doing?
Hot, 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 hot. My mic sounds nice. Check one.
Ooh.
I like that. Who's that?
Oh, that's Real Savage. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Shout out to
that.
Real Savage.
That joint out right now. Shameless plug. iTunes. You know what I'm saying? Your man's throwing it back. And then pause. Hey, yo. No. Throw back like I was producing this joint. Hey, yo. Sir.
Whoa, Nelly.
I saw Real Savage perform where we used to be at back in the, But shout out to Real Savage, yo. She's super talented. Shout out to everybody else doing their thing. Shout out to all the creatives out there. Shout out to the listeners.
Shout out to U Street.
Shout out to U Street Media. Shout out to the ones who love us. Shout out to the ones who hate us.
Shout out to the movie star.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Chill.
Shout out to U Street Labs. Shout out to Room Around.
She got jokes.
Shout out to She Got Jokes.
You heard?
September 10th. Make sure y'all there. Our first She Got Jokes. Hopefully, if this goes great, come out and support the women because we definitely want to get behind the ladies. But if this goes great, we'll make this a series as well. So She Got Jokes, September 10th, hosted by none other than our own Queen's Table. Yeah, we got 5 great comedians. We got Soul Cry from YC coming out to do the poetry thing.
Shout out.
And who else we got? Our music, Rose Gold will be our musical performance. It's gonna be a vibe. Come out September 10th.
Got a little,
right now.
a little something for everybody.
The link will be in the bio.
They're in the comments right now.
I like it.
A little something for everybody.
I like it. I
For
appreciate you, boss. I get to sit in the crowd like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
The
man.
first comedy show where you get to sit back and watch.
I expect drinks from every man in the building. It's like, no,
Yeah, and if you're a single man, there's gonna be a lot of ladies in the building, so you want to be there. You want to be there. Maybe you'll find your wife, and
if
can,
you're not single,
All the
bring
single
somebody
ladies,
with
all
you.
the single ladies, all the
There's
single
somebody
ladies,
for
all the
everybody.
single ladies.
All I ask is this: if you meet your future wife at our show,
You owe us $25.
nah, I think you should at least like name your first child like Ulysses or Yolanda
Bonnie.
or you.
I'm a movie star now. I don't need this.
You just gotta start with a U. We gotta
You. He said
Ulysses.
Whose grandma name are you stealing, my man?
Yolanda.
Yolanda.
Ulysses
That
is an
so
ill name.
That shit ain't been popping since Yolanda Adams.
That's probably somebody's name.
She's still popping. though.
Yolanda?
Yolanda. I'm sure there's somebody named Yolanda somewhere
listened
around
to
here.
that.
When's the last time?
That's why I said I ain't
about
gonna
the
say
gospel
shit.
Sunday morning shit you listen to.
And they gotta start it with a U. Like they gotta.
Yolanda.
Yeah, not Y-O-U.
Yolanda.
How's everybody feeling? Hollywood Bonnie, you are looking great. The sun looked like it
Thank
was glowing off of your
you.
skin. The melanin's popping. How you feeling? How was your week?
I feel great. My week was amazing. And we working. That's all. You know.
Always
same
working.
shit. She got jokes. September 10th, like they said.
Try and get
Absolutely.
right.
Oh yeah, shout out to Queen's Table and shout out to On Site with Bless and shout out to SayLess and shout out to Hate It or Love It, our newest show. Make sure you tune in to Hate It or Love
They
It.
shooting at you.
They're
stirring
coming.
shit up.
They coming in hot.
They're doing what they're
sat
supposed to
and
do.
listen to what they were saying today. They coming in hot.
They do what they're supposed to do.
Hi. Hey Frank. Thank
What
you for
up,
watching.
though? Thank you for watching.
Frank, tune in. Shout out, tell a friend to
No,
tell a
we're-
friend to bring a friend.
So you had a good week?
Yeah, my week was amazing.
It was great. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Kenzie, how was your week? You was here yesterday. working out there.
Grinding.
Yo.
Kenzie
Yeah.
on grind mode.
Grinding was a person. He's sitting next to me.
Yeah, I appreciate every week when y'all say that shit. Like, I'm like, that's what I'm doing. I'm just grinding. I'm just going.
Grinding.
For it. You feel
Word.
me?
That's his theme music.
Yeah, it's not happening. So.
Can you hear him? Because I feel like his mic is way over there.
Yeah. Can you hear me, producer lady?
There's no way.
Can you hear me good?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Move it closer. I don't feel
Oh,
like
no. I don't feel like. I'm just grinding. You feel me? I'm trying to set the tone. I want to set the tone for the whole unit. Like nobody. It's not just me. I'm saying when I go out there, I'm like, you not outworking us. I go out there, I represent you street. So we doing what we doing.
Yeah.
So you're not outworking me. I don't care what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm in here all day. If I gotta be in here all day Saturday, ripping my hair out, doing what I gotta do, I'm doing
We're
it.
going to be in here.
I'm in here. This is what we doing. we getting to the next level. I mean, this is the sacrifice now, so we can so we can celebrate later. I got some other shit going on behind the scenes. You already know, and I'm finna shit on you. Humbly.
So, how was your week, bro?
My week was a week, and we here.
That's all you're giving us?
The question is.
That is all you are giving us.
The question is. How you's ready?
I'm ready.
Should I ask it or are you going to ask it?
You can ask it, but I just want to know. It's been 211 weeks since Zoe said that he has not got
Sir, I'm here to ask you today the $1 million question. Look me nose, mate. You went to the Marines.
Marines.
No.
Buns this week, my man. Did you get them cheeks?
And people don't understand that, like, sometimes as a man, you go through a drought.
Who? What man?
Bro, we let you tell
Stop
it.
I rebuke these things.
I didn't say I was on the
whatever's
drought.
holy or not.
Oh, so you're not on the drought.
I didn't say I was on the drought. I said sometimes a man does get on the drought.
What's your advice for those men?
They better get close to Molly Palm and her 5 sisters.
What's her name?
Molly Palm and her 5 sisters.
Exactly.
He better get close to them.
You know what I'm saying?
Get close to them or get close to God. Pick
Because
one.
it ain't safe out here.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't safe out here. How was your week?
I had a eventful week. I'm in a transition mode. I got a lot of like you know when you transition, you go into the next step.
Mm-hmm.
That next step's coming. Like
You feel it?
I got a lot of news this week that is gonna take things, to the, you step up one more level. I'm like, okay, we're going in a positive direction.
Climb
Forward
to the top.
forward is always better than backwards.
Exactly.
But yes, we are here. We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Bonnie the Body. I'm your daddy's favorite.
Ooh. We got I Am Kanzi in the building.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Just Cans. I do it because I just can.
We got Alonzo Williams Jr. in the building.
Chop wood, carry water.
And I am your host, Blast. This is SayLess Podcast, episode 181.
Ooh,
Yo,
shit.
damn, we getting there.
Damn.
We getting
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
This podcast is about as old as you. Anyway,
Yeah.
We was heavy on the age the other day.
Yeah.
that group chat was popping.
It was.
It was bitter.
It took me a while because I didn't really want to expose that I was Kanzi's father.
Yeah.
He was swift with that.
That was swift.
That
That
was
was
swift.
cut my legs. I was like, oh, I didn't see that.
And he was quick with it.
I wasn't
too, right?
ready. Yeah, that job was crazy.
They were throwing a lot of shots.
Yeah, they were throwing shots at
Daddy.
I was like, I'm not like I used to get upset when they would call me OG when I was at the hoop court because that means that I'm not hooping like the young boys no more.
I mean, that's cool.
At least you out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
let them
anymore.
let them
but I
hop
was
all
trying.
around and you know what I mean.
Yeah, but now it's like when somebody says I'm good, I'm like shit. Like there's a lot of cats that came up with us that didn't see this birthday.
Yeah.
So
Look, y'all don't know. He got in the chat talking about. He told me the other day he graduated in '97. That just completely put me in a
From
whole
the
different
99
position.
to
Wow.
the 2000.
I remember what I was doing in '97. Well, I don't want to talk about that. That bring the show down. But anyway, you feel me? Like whatever. I was like, God damn. I was like 8. God.
what you like 8 years
Yeah.
younger than us?
8. But I
Yeah,
was
you're
8 years old.
Yeah, you're 8 years
God
younger.
damn, this nigga in high school living his best life. Yo,
97
playing football and
was the
shit.
year.
Living
Playing
his
football.
best life. Eh?
Hell yeah. Nate,
That's why
director Nate Gapson, he's coming off of World War II. It's lit. Like, it's crazy for these niggas.
It'd be crazy though, cause like some of the artists that we work with, like we talk to them and they tell me that they was born in the '90s, and
Yeah,
I'll be
that'd
like,
be crazy.
damn, like
Like your mom is my age.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, yeah, your mom was probably out in the club.
I used to watch the Power Rangers. He was going to school with me.
I might have went to school
He
with
was
you.
going to
I
school
might have
with-
went to school with
with
your
the Power
mom.
Rangers.
Like who is your mom? I might have went to school
Used to
with
watch
her.
Adam
Like
Leach
I'm older
every
than your
day.
mom. Like she didn't even go to school with me.
Matter of fact, where are you from? Because things might have happened with your mom that you don't want to know.
No. Let me tell you about your mom.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you about.
Oh,
your
that's
mom.
your mom? No,
You should call her jawbone.
Yeah.
We ain't
yeah.
gonna say no names,
Yeah.
but y'all remember when we
Yeah.
heard about somebody's mom before?
Yeah.
You remember that, Zoe? Zoe remember.
That
He
was-
clueless, and I can't say shit else. But
I'm saying, like, when you hear about somebody's mom, that's kind of vicious.
I mean, listen, some people, I mean, they are women. Everybody's human,
hey,
yo.
hey,
I mean, just women. I mean, human. Like,
okay.
No, you can't be in school.
Sometimes
you
you're
can't be
outside.
in school and your mom is a treesh. You can't go to school
Nah, she can't
and your
be-
mom's
she
a
can't be-
treesh.
she can't
It's
be-
over for you, fam.
she can't be
Yeah.
taking down people that you
Your
in school.
mom. It's over. It's over. You know the mom jokes that's lit?
If she takes down somebody,
I really
you was in
bust your
school,
mom
then-
down.
Yeah,
Nigga.
it's like
My brother bust your mom down.
That
that's
shit
like
was wild.
Eminem. We went to the same school.
I went to Reading High, and I lived in a complex with like three girls in the household. Her daughter got ran by the whole Reading High basketball team. There's no cap. No cap. I got proof. I got receipts. Well, I can get them.
That's too much. I don't even want to go there because.
And then the mom had did the same thing years before. Like, I swear to God. That shit, I'm like,
The
yo, that's
apple
crazy.
didn't fall
You just
far
have a
from the tree.
legacy, and that's not the legacy you want to have.
I
A
did-
legacy of basketball players.
It was funny
no, she
to
was the
me
football team.
because I used to work with kids when I was young. So like when I was in my 20s, I was working with kids, and some of them kids in there, like they used to get real smart, like disrespectful. You know what I mean? I was working in juvies and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
But their moms, some of them
Oh yeah.
So you know, I knew who the mother was,
No.
and
Like, don't get smart with me.
then it was like, yo, fam, like I'm almost stepdad, like I'm gonna need you to fall back.
Stop talking to me.
Like, don't
man.
disrespect.
Yeah. Don't
Yo,
don't get too
bro,
flippant
bro,
in the mouth.
Bro, don't disrespect me, bro. I was jamming the canal you came out of. Listen, don't talk to me with that tone of voice when you speak to me.
You know, it's wild. Sometimes.
I could have been your father, you heard?
What y'all think about body counts? You know, they're being
Does
glorified
anything
nowadays.
in
Whatever.
high school count?
Whatever.
What do you mean,
This,
High school
this
count?
girl
What do you mean,
just
like, what do you mean
she
by-
posted today, and she was basically she said she had over 80 bodies,
Yeah, I know some shorty at my job. Yo, she
And-
has like 100 bodies.
and she's
And-
not
No cap.
ashamed of it at all.
Here's the thing with
No,
that.
not at my job now. Before.
I think most women in their 30s, their number is probably closer to that, and
Realistically.
none of them will say that.
Did they do?
You used to be making mad excuses, not like you, but like
Yeah.
I
they
don't
make
think
mad
80s, maybe
excuses.
80s.
They be like,
I don't know.
That's
it
a
wasn't
lot.
lit. It was under 5 minutes. It wasn't adequate.
Certain
he
ones
was
of them
broke.
don't count,
I did it for my rent.
Body counts are body
I'm just
counts.
kidding.
Whatever.
right?
Like if you're gonna be insecure about who you were with, who they were with,
I
don't
think
be
what-
with them.
Facts.
Go be with somebody that whatever.
That was a nun in high school.
yeah,
I
whatever.
So
think-
you started
I
dating.
think that's cool in some respects, but some part of that body count, if it's like super crazy,
Where was she from?
Doesn't that start?
I'm not
Don't
even
get me
sure.
started with that, bro.
I'm not sure. She was
No, because
TikTok famous.
doesn't-
She's
it's
TikTok
different.
Hold on,
It's
doesn't it-
different. I think it's different if you're smashing a lot of
Mind you,
people.
she's
in
not 30
crews.
yet.
If you're smashing crews and you're smashing a bunch of people that know each other,
If you're in your 20s,
That's different. That's toxic.
If
But they
you're in
leave.
your-
They leave the city then.
if you're in your 20s
That's
and
the truth.
do what you want.
your body count is above 80,
80.
I have to.
You have
judge-
AIDS.
I have to judge your character.
80,
That's not even so much your character.
AIDS.
I have to judge your decision making.
Decision making is over. You got AIDS. You're limited.
'Cause-
Limited benefit medical program. For
Because
you.
you over 80 in your 20s.
That's when you're supposed
80.
to be. In your
If you're over 80
don't know
in
if I
your
got
20s, that means that you're just not moving correctly. Like
What
you're-
about for a man?
Huh?
You got
What
AIDS
about
is a
for
big ass
men?
number. That's where I expect to live to. Like you're talking about a lot of people. That's a lot of motherfucking people.
What
to
if
sleep
what
with.
if you're a
I think-
man
nah,
though?
and that's the thing. Like I
protect you, my friend?
think. Yeah, you know what? I don't even know.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Let me take that back.
That's
I
crazy.
say this.
We're
Because in your 20s you are allowed to be a little crazy.
I say
but
this.
crazy. That's crazy, bro.
But that's when you make your most mistakes. So who are we to judge?
But 80 people, you made 80 mistakes.
You're making.
You're
a lot
making.
of-
That means you have a less than 20% retention in what your corrections and what you're doing right.
When did you hit 80?
That's 80.
When did you hit
That's 80. I don't know if I got 80. I don't know how many I have. That's a lot of people though.
Like-
You're putting the numbers in perspective, so I'm like,
I
damn,
won't-
80.
I'll say this.
You think we fucked 80 people?
100%.
You think? think so?
In my life, ever? Like,
Yeah, you're like 70, so.
Wow.
Like,
Here we go. The shot.
we just was talking about kids disrespecting their elders and their parents.
I say this, like,
Time out.
if you,
Time out.
if
Yo, you just had a birthday. Come down. You was in my lane
If
like
you're-
a week ago.
No.
if your numbers are high in high school, that's a little crazy.
In high school.
If your numbers are high whenever else, 20s, it don't even matter.
I don't know if that counts.
Whatever.
High school?
I was definitely, by the time I got out of high school, I was definitely in double digits. 100%.
You know, when you put that in, I'm just like putting it in perspective. I'm like, damn, I am like in my 30s.
I started as a freshman.
Like, I was strong. I used to draw.
I started as a freshman, and my girlfriend was not in my school.
So you was free to be a hoe.
I was outside.
You was outside. You was outside. I was outside. But I didn't get real active till like 10th, the end of my like 10th grade year. I got active. I
don't
was
even know. I know I was in double
like
digits.
active. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, oh. I still remember the first time.
Yeah.
I still remember the first time.
Yeah.
It was. We're not gonna cap. We're not gonna cap. No, that's it. That's a bet. That was a bet. That was a smooth 5. That's it. That's a bet.
Well, 5 minutes is long for your first time.
First time, I was like, she was older than me too, because I was fucking with my older cousins.
Oh no, I told this story before. My first time, I remember. We got out of school early because it was
Is that the one where you ended up?
Early
early dismissals. For
Yeah,
something,
this is
yo.
be lit. We out. 110. We out.
And yo, I went to the shorty's crib. Not gonna say her name. Went to the shorty's crib, you know. And this is Mary J. Blige's "My Life" had just come out, and
I was in there fucking in depression.
and Jodeci's
I ain't ready for that.
"Cry," was it "Cry for
Listen.
Me"? Yo, let me tell you how. You know, she takes me up to the because it wasn't.
Did you last through the whole song?
Nah, man, he did.
It was my first time. It wasn't her first.
Nigga got to
time.
the hook and was done.
Yo, so I go.
Baby, I'm begging,
Let me tell you how. So back in the day, they didn't even have the remote control. You couldn't tell Alexa. So she had to get up.
Oh, change the joint
She got up,
CSCD.
put the CD in, press play. The music was already playing by the time she sat down. I didn't make it through track 2. Like,
Oh,
and the
you
first
said
and track 1 was
What
an
a waste
intro.
of a playlist.
Oh.
A 30-second
What
Man,
was the
so that was
intro
so
for
the
the
first
Jodeci
song.
album?
You didn't even get to the first song.
What a
Ah,
waste.
You made it to the intro. How long
What
was the
a waste
intro?
of a good playlist.
My first
it
time.
Was a good like 26 pumps.
You got 26. I'm telling you, it was a good 12 for me, buddy. I was like, I was stuttering through the whole joint.
My first time, I pumped through the first nut. Like I just,
You smart.
if the lights weren't out and she'd have been able to see my face, she'd have seen all kinds of. But the first time, that first nut, I pumped through
That's
it.
the key.
I
You
put
gotta
that
keep
first
going.
nut
I
and
kept
I'm
going.
back in
I
it.
kept going through the first nut.
See, you smart, Zoe. That's how you gotta do it.
But it was like
Hold on.
it was like a flesh wound in the 50s, though. It's,
Oh no,
I think a lot of us have done it as a young boy. Like,
oh yeah, the
That-
first one. That was just
as a young
the first one was
you
just a
gotta go
flash.
through it.
bro. She was
It
like
was-
16.
It was.
You gotta go through it till it turns to the gummy worm.
Yo, yeah. If you go through and you still got it, you like, yo, oh.
Oh, we're back in the building. We're back in the building. We're back in the building.
Oh, you got to it. You got to pull that. You got to smack it. Yeah,
We're back in the
my
building.
God.
All right, let me see if I can get right.
You can do that as a young boy, though.
Yo,
Yeah, 100%.
hey,
That's the beauty about getting older, though. You have way more control. over
hell
all that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Back then, I
But
you know
you
what
can't
happened.
go through that first nut with
You
like
telling
it
me you
was
never
black.
had the opportunity of when they just fell on you, like boom. That's how it happened to me. I was just chilling with my older cousin. She was like 15, 16. She was a Dominican. She wasn't even. I swear she hadn't been here more than 3 weeks. She was like, yeah,
It's hot in the ass.
Poppy, yeah, hot in the ass.
Hot.
I'm like,
And
oh,
it had an inch of
oh.
freedom.
And I'm thinking, yup. Started with the kissing. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, this is going down. This
I wasn't ready.
Nah, you're still in disbelief like you just won $1 million. You're like, oh no. And this little Dominican was right. I still remember. I swear she spoke 15 words in English. I was like, oh, this shit's going down. She's like, yeah, you're good. I was like, nah. He's like, Beat your ass. You let fucking go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh! I could have ended it right there. I swear to God, right there, I could have ended it.
Yo, them,
It was like 15.
When you was a young
It was
boy,
over.
it was like no control.
Yeah, bro.
No control.
Bro, before that.
I used to go in there like, nah, not this time.
Boy, that show was like, I'm not even lying. That boy probably, I'm capping 15.
Not this
that
time,
was a good
mate.
five of them motherfuckers.
Mind
and I was
over
done.
matter.
You gotta learn how to.
I remember because she
Mind
looked at
over
me crazy.
matter.
You gotta learn how and
She
when
looked
to
at me
pull
crazy. She looked, Chew done?
She
And I-
was disappointed.
Chew. Look, the head, I swear is the head for me. She said, Chew done? That's all I remember. I'll never forget that
And you
shit.
felt like shit afterwards.
I didn't feel nothing. I felt amazing. I was like, this is crazy.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
pussy.
I'm done. You
That
ain't.
man,
That's
that
pussy.
man was skipping through the hood.
I want it.
I had to get right though. I learned some tricks. I'll tell you what.
So, this week, Biden's student loan forgiveness. He forgave.
Well, that's a shift.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
we always came in hot.
You know how
cool.
we
Say less.
You know how we
Yeah.
transition.
We come
Cool.
in hot.
Say less.
We go to the...
Say less.
So, Biden did try to forgive student loans. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name, but fuck it. We'll go with it.
I mean, it's
Our
what
president.
He did. He finally did what he said he was gonna do.
There goes with the boost.
But there's stipulations to it, though.
Yeah. What's kind of trash?
The plan for it, like the way that they're finding the money for it.
So you can get up to 10,000. You can get up to 10,000
That's nice.
forgiveness if you
That's
did
nice.
not get a Pell Grant.
Yeah, if you got a Pell Grant, you can get up to 20,000, and this is only for people who make combined under 125,000 a year.
That's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Combined,
a whole.
like
That's
a household.
A household.
That's
See,
a
that's
whole
crazy.
lot. That's a whole lot of people.
I'm pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Because most well, I don't want to say most.
I'm pissed.
I'm speaking from
Why you mad?
I'll speak from my household, which isn't because that's not when you make over 125,000. That doesn't look like a lot in today's country, like in today's
Sure
America.
I'm almost certain it's combined. I should look it up quick to make sure.
But still, that's a lot.
No, that is right. Cuz.
Is
That's
it?
a lot for
Okay.
some people, though. They're not.
That
Their
means
household's
you're
not
making
making
about
that.
60, 70,
Yeah, you're right.
60,000 a piece.
There's
Mm-hmm.
and that's a whole. That's a
That's
huge.
65,000.
That's a
little
huge
wiggle.
chunk
Yeah.
of people
Mhm.
that's not making 125 in their household. That's a huge chunk. So a lot of people are getting their joint at least
That's
10
cool,
grand.
At least 10. Shit, I'll take whatever he want to throw.
Bro, I paid my student loans back in full, bro.
I mean,
Did you?
Yeah.
See?
and I would like to
I'm
see.
a college dropout twice.
They said people were asking questions about like people who did pay their shit off already. They were
Yeah.
trying to see like
Can I
can
get
they
my
get
shit?
some of that bread back. So that
Have my bread?
they're asking those questions now. I don't know what's gonna happen.
But
It's not as good as what he originally promised, but
It's really not.
as a president goes, he has forgave more money in student loans than any other president. So I guess that's
nobody else has done it.
Bro,
But
it's a-
another thing is like this.
I sacrificed like 8 kids.
High tide raises all boats. I'm not understanding. I don't understand for me personally because I don't look at stuff that way. All the people that are so against it is like you said, you paid all your student loans off. There was a time when people didn't have electricity. You think the people that didn't have electricity didn't want people to have electricity because they didn't have electricity?
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. People, anybody that's really against it like that, I say they're the kind of people that don't want nobody to be any better than them ever.
Nah,
Well,
I want
there's
to get
people
right.
who really don't give a damn about the less fortunate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I drive past downtown Lancaster, and yes, I'll say downtown Lancaster. That's a city that I'm from. I drive downtown Lancaster, and I see homeless people sleeping in Ben's Park. I feel a way about that. I mean, some people don't. Some people can look at that and not feel anyway.
Nah,
I look at that and call me a sucker or whatever, but whenever I walk past someone and I see them with a bucket or anything, I give. If there's change in my pocket, I give because I don't like to see people like that because
Yeah.
I know I'm one bad decision away. Like that could be any of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
want to,
So,
because you
in
know a
my
lot.
city, in my city, it's like that too.
Right,
Like,
the
I'm
same
on,
way, yeah.
I'm on, right? You've been
Yeah.
around my way. Like, you know what it is on Penn Street.
Mhm.
I did the whole skit. Like, it's a
100%.
joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Yo,
I-
downtown Reading at 8 a.m. That's funny, but
You can't
that's
walk
my
down
city.
Right,
You can't
right,
walk past
right.
Maria's
That's
without
my-
getting asked for money.
Exactly.
Period.
He's
Yeah.
lucky I couldn't get the Maria's
Yeah.
gym.
like-
He's like, couldn't find that bitch.
The homeless people in Lancaster
But
don't even be from here.
I think that is
Where they?
say it's selfish, but
Listen,
I
it's a
look at-
culture, man.
I look at it when I see somebody homeless. I remember what it was like.
'Cause you was there.
I've been there,
Mm-hmm.
but I know what type of time people be on. Even then, you got me fucked up to be out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. I got right though.
And so the people who
I
don't
look
give because they think that somebody.
I
is,
give.
No,
I
I'm not
give every
saying-
now and
I'm
then.
not- no,
Yeah.
I'm talking about people who like I'm not giving them anything because they need to get a job. Like
Yeah,
That's
I don't-
bullshit.
I
You don't got no
That ain't
phone.
that.
They don't got no phone. No, I understand where you at, fam.
The joints in Lancaster
Some of them
do.
do
But
be
I'm
on
gonna
phone.
give
Yeah,
off
some
my
of them do.
conscience.
Some of them do have cell phones, and
Mhm.
that be crazy because I be looking at them like, fam, if this is the hustle, you gotta put your phone away.
Yeah, put your joint away.
But they don't listen, man. They be doing, on King and Broad, not King and Broad. Yeah, King and Broad, right? When you're coming in town, right by
Right by
Reservoir Park,
yeah.
they be running shifts because there's always somebody. My fault on that corner. There's always somebody on. But if you look,
you gonna apologize to the microphone just now?
because not to the mic, but I might have heard the bump.
I know.
But if you look at that bench across the street, they be sitting there. There's other ones sitting there too. They be running shifts
That's
on
the
that
problem.
corner.
I wonder how much.
But
I
that's
wonder
the
how
thing.
much they bank a day.
Probably a lot.
A minute.
Here's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we're sitting there with it. Cause
Is anybody hearing
and
that?
that's the other thing. If your sign is dope, I'm giving you more.
See, that's the problem.
100%.
I
If
get
your
the
sign
hustle.
is fire, I'm getting. You got 20 from me at least.
There's
Nah,
ways to
there's no
understand.
panhandle like New York panhandle though. But here's the thing: if you're sitting there, like I see videos where they're like, "Yo, you're sitting there, you gave up hope, you're sitting there, you're all fucked up." I get you, but you're never gonna fucking get nowhere. You got two choices. This is what I'm gonna do. If I'm fucked up, listen, I'm gonna do something like this. I always say, look, I'm fucked up, I'm broke, I'm gonna go rob a bank and I'm gonna get rich. Crazy, the chances are unlikely. But I'm probably gonna end up going to jail where I can get 3 meals a day. Like, I mean, like, come on. Like, come on, bro. Like, I
What you
mean,
gonna
like,
do? Break a window?
bro, you're
B&E?
sitting there
And then
there all day.
assistance when you
You're
get
sitting
out.
there all day like this. Bro, I'm getting it, bro. I'm fucking getting it. I don't want to hear. I can't hear that shit. I can't hear that shit. Like, bro, if I'm
Was you
fucked
gonna
up,
get
I'm
that
sleeping.
bid?
I'm sleeping outside. I have to do something. I have to fucking do something. I know it sounds crazy. I might be selling
It
out. I've
doesn't.
heard that before.
It
Shout out
doesn't.
to you.
But then if you get on your feet, that junk is gonna be, when they do that background check, them charges are gonna be there.
Yeah, I feel you, but like I gotta do something. Even if it's not robbing a bank, I gotta
But
do
you know what? It's
something.
be like, you know what? I was in a bad way.
Bro, how do you sit here for like 10 hours a day and you constantly go back and you don't try to get it?
All
You don't
need,
try to
like,
get it. I don't get it. I don't know.
Getting your social is free, right? You can go to the SSI joint.
Yes.
Yeah.
So getting your social is free, and an ID costs a couple $.
Yeah.
So
There's
But
more
you
than
don't
enough
got a couple
shelter.
you
You
would think
dollars.
after one day of panhandling, they could get a job, right?
They don't want that.
Not necessarily.
Why would you want to get a fucking
No.
There are
Why would
ways
you
to
wanna
get
get a
jobs when
job?
You don't have. You can go to the welfare office.
Because
They
I'm
will-
saying right now, after the pandemic, a lot of
There's
people
shit
there's
like
jobs
called
everywhere.
people ready. You could go to a job and get
Bro.
paid the same fucking day.
Yeah,
Bro,
100%.
right
you don't
now,
need no
What's that junk
resume.
called? Labor Ready. Labor Ready. They get
Yeah.
paid that
Right
day.
now, I get you right now. I need like 4 CS reps so you can make about 50K a year. Call me, nigga. Like, what are you talking
so
about?
Do we
Like,
think,
stop playing.
do we think those people are out there by choice?
Some people
Yes.
are, and that
I
message.
sound Kanye-ish, but it's the truth.
I feel
It's
like
some people are, and that messes it up for the people that aren't.
Or is it
Because
a mental health
like I said, that
It
too.
could be a mental health
The
issue.
people, these people,
So
we
they
don't
get
know
locked
these
into
people ain't from here.
302.
These
Everybody's
homeless
story
people.
is different.
You can walk into a mental hospital and get checked in.
So Lancaster Alliance reported last year that 97% of Lancaster City's homeless population was due to mental health.
For what?
Why can't we get these
97%?
people? Why can't we get people taken care of? Let me say not these
So
people.
that's the
Like,
other
why
thing.
can't we get people
Did
taken
they?
care
I
of?
That's
don't.
the
Do you
other
have a
part.
mic? Did they hear what you said?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I walk it over there to you, girl, to get this knowledge, girl.
So let me. So that's the other question. What you just said. Mental health is not as easily treated, like money wise.
Oh, trust me.
Insurance doesn't cover that like it covers everything else.
Before you cut that,
and it should.
I deal with that. So every day, I do get at least like 8 to 10 people that call like, yo, I need mental health coverage. I need that. The average plan, the way the insurance to stop loss prevention is not to cover those expenses things right away without having your deductible, co-insurance, or some type. You think these short-term little limited fugazi plans are going to cover that? Absolutely not.
But the thing about it is, if you're homeless and you have mental health issues,
but if you got Medicaid,
you can go to a hospital, you can go to the welfare office, you can get emergency food stamps. There are ways to get out of your situation. There's a way to get out of everything. You got to fight to get the fuck out of that. You can't sit around like you said and just be like, it just is what it is. Nah, the fuck it's
Here's
not.
the problem. Here's the problem. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. A lot of people get the first opportunity and they burn them. They burn situations. They burn their bridges. I get it because don't understand. Don't before you just go try to get me because boy I'm the one. Don't do it to me. Before I understand, these people burn bridges, but they do it because their backs against the wall and they don't know what to do. You give me $50, I'm burning. I'm fucked up. I run off on a plug. I lie on my Medicaid application. I got some shit fucked up. The person that I had the address going to, I burned them for $100. Now they fucked up. Now I had no address to verify anything. I'm stuck in a situation.
Snowball effect.
You fucking burning yourself.
Life is about choices.
That's how it works.
Life is about
Because I've made these fucking decisions, bro. I'm a man enough to say it. I've made these decisions.
So,
Running off on the plug, doing some dumb shit.
So say less devil's advocate. What if it's really mental health and that person?
That's what I was about to.
That falls on
That's
the
a
economy.
part. That's a part of it.
Or not even
because they don't receive what?
They're not taking their medication.
Well,
But
then
they
there's nothing that can help you, honestly.
Pharmaceuticals make billions
But hold
a
up,
year.
but-
And that's
Look at-
wild.
look at-
But there's certain things like if you're on the streets, let's say, and you're battling depression. Depression sometimes doesn't even allow you to get up out of bed.
Yeah,
right?
depression is crippling.
So
Can be.
if that's something, and that's just one thing that I know of. Like I'm not a mental health professional, but I do pay attention to mine. You know what I mean? And some things, there's days where I get up and I'm like, I'm not doing work today. I'm just not doing it. I can't do this today. But I'm not homeless. But I'm saying like, just imagine if I was.
It starts
and I'm like,
within
nah,
the
I'm not.
household.
Sometimes you don't have the goal to.
It starts within the household too.
That
Because if you
shit's
catch
hard.
your mental health issues, a lot of people don't even know they have mental health issues until they're too old to really to do anything about it. If you let that shit spiral out of control, you can get to the point where you don't know what the fuck to do. Like you said, you're out here, you're homeless. Okay, now what? Go to the hospital, get treatment. No, you have to wait on a list for goddamn near a year to get a psych eval. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is... It's a crisis that I don't even know what to do with.
It's the truth. I mean, I get it, and I'm not gonna come out here and act like, you're in a good situation. So, because it's easy to have faith when everything's going good. You got your financials in order. Wife loves you. The kids love you. You got your favorite car. You can go ahead and expand. You probably got $1 million at U Street expansions at that point.
And it's easy to call someone lazy from that perspective.
Right.
Exactly. But so I'm not coming off with that vibe. I get it. But when those dark hours come when you can't get up, you're right. Those are trying fucking times. Trust me, I fucking been there. Even me on my regulatory, I gotta get up at 4 a.m. I gotta do it. Some days I don't want to fucking get up, bro. I'm fucking tired.
Bro, I've went to a job. I've went to a job and just I got there, walked in, clocked in, and was like, I'm not doing this today. And I looked around. I just looked around and I was like, yo, I cannot.
And that's the thing. Everybody don't have that privilege. You know what I mean? Like, when you get to the point where you damn near lost it all, either it clicks in the grind mode or you can feel sorry for yourself. For me, my grind mode kicks in because I'm all I got. You know what I mean? Who got me?
Exactly.
Me. So you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta get up off that fucking sofa, that couch, wherever you are.
That also, but
get out of that funk.
That's also a strength that you have that some people might not.
It is.
Like I never try to judge my strength and compare it to someone else,
right?
Because we never know where someone else is at. Right. That's the only thing, because we all deal with something. We all got some shit with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody on this couch, I know got some shit.
I got some shit with me, boy.
I was coming from having a career. I called my fucking charge. I lost my job. I had to get 2 fucking jobs at like Mick jobs. I had to get Mick jobs to grind that shit out. Thank God, all charges dismissed. You know what I mean? I was able to get myself back on track.
Jobs? Like,
Yeah, I was working at Sheets, cuz.
But with the Mick jobs, like the
Like fast food
That's
workers.
what the fuck you
I
said.
was doing.
I never heard that though. That's
Mick
funny.
job.
Yeah, like that. You got grinding on
That's
you.
new.
Yeah, he's like, details,
I just-
details,
Nah,
sheets,
bro.
I
Wawa,
just didn't want that joke.
Wendy's.
I didn't want that joke to not land. That shit.
No.
It landed out.
No,
He
'cause-
he dug it in. He said Wendy's.
And that shit right there, that experience, it just humbled me because
SpongeBob
it made me
John.
realize like that shit can really be here today, going tomorrow. Like you could lose
Yeah,
it all.
That's a fact though. That's a
Facts.
Fast.
Facts.
And life will humble you. Like if you
Like-
get too high on your horse, life will always humble you.
Hell yeah.
Yo.
Mhm.
Jesus slap you on the back of your neck with his shine.
I was riding down here today and we was talking and I was like, it was a studio situation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna name no specifics. And it came down to like, I try to be humble. I really try to be humble. Like, cause I'm nowhere where I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So, but at the same time, sometimes you gotta remind a motherfucker that you got sold out shows. You gotta remind a motherfucker that you started a company from ground up after your main man portrayed
A
you.
year of sold out shows.
You feel me? You feel me? Yo, you gotta remember that I'm fucking just Ken.
Gotta let him know.
I gotta
Sometimes-
remind you niggas who the fuck I am.
Gotta let him know.
Humbly, like I hate coming out of that bag.
But it's okay for
You
you,
have
to
to
do that
sometimes.
because look
But
where
you
you
gotta-
brought yourself from.
You have to
to
sometimes.
celebrate your triumphs.
Yo,
You have
I
to.
hear that all the time, but I know where I want to be. But at the same time,
You might
like,
not
I'm
be
like-
where you want to be
I'm
right
like,
now, but look at what you're doing to get there.
That's
making waves.
That's what I come to. Like, and I hear, oh, you like Uncle Tommy, or you don't see the system as I'm supposed to see the system.
No,
I
you
see-
just don't see it the way dummies see
Exactly.
it sometimes.
What can you tell me when I've slept on a bench in 32-degree weather? What can you tell me when I was so fucked up? What can you tell me when I slept in my car? What can you tell me when I'm scraping every dollar, donating plasma? I've done that shit to feed my kid. What are you talking
I
about?
was like 20.
What are we talking
I remember
about?
20 years old. I was definitely donating plasma.
What are we fucking talking about? Fuck up at the fuck up. I'm a 2-time college dropout.
Instead of ignoring people like that with stories like that, you need to sit
Can't see
down and
less.
learn from
Right.
them for real.
Yeah.
You need to learn from
Right,
them.
you
You can
will.
always learn from other people.
But it's
Better
not
gather
all.
them
It's,
fucking
it's,
gems and use them.
it's not all on us for them though too.
It's
They
not,
got
but
they
I
gotta
do
want
want to
it.
inspire.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think like, yo, should I motivational speak? I'm like, do I sound crazy?
No, you
It's
don't
not
sound
because
crazy.
I have this tunnel vision. Like I have this vision where it's like, I see you. You're fucking wealthy. I hate the word rich. Wealthy takes care of our generations. You follow me?
Abundance. I like the word
Wealthiness
abundance.
takes care of our generation. Rich is just whatever it is. That means I got 20,000 on my neck. No, don't look at this because it's not 20,000. I cherish. I guarantee you.
Wealthy, rich shows their money. Wealthy doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Wealthy doesn't.
Exactly. I
Wealthy
want to sit with
wears
you at
Hanes
lunch.
T-shirt.
I want to sit with you at lunch in our pajamas.
drives a
looking
Toyota
like
Camry.
scrubs, like we're on Section 8. And they're like, yo, what
No,
shit? That's
it's
Billy
a
Glass
hybrid,
and Just
though.
Cans.
Man, listen, y'all
These niggas
niggas,
worth
when
like
y'all get where
2.8
y'all want to
bill.
be, he gonna be over here. You're gonna buy a zebra.
I'm
You
just
gonna have a Rick
No,
Ross
I'm gonna
house.
buy a monkey.
I'm not even gonna get crazy.
I'm buying a
I'm
monkey.
I'm just gonna get a couple fly cars.
Zoe's still
and
gonna be
buy-
living
No.
where he living.
Here's
Yep.
No! Oh
You're
my
right.
God.
And I'm gonna buy my own sneaker store.
We
You're right.
have to invest on the man. We'll talk about that later.
I'm gonna start a sneaker challenge. Better than Foot Locker.
I keep
I'm
telling
going-
him right now.
What's it gonna be called?
I don't even know yet.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Telling
stay
you.
low.
I'm gonna
That's
start
where
a
I'm
sneaker
at.
Yeah,
Like,
hell
I hear
yeah.
it. You can dig yourself out of that hole.
Let me move on to the.
Nah,
to
you
the
get me
subject.
out. Go ahead, man. You got me
So,
started.
Capitol Records last week signed the first AI artificial intelligence rapper
And he looked crazy.
ever, and they signed him, and shit hit the fan, and they dropped him within
But before
48 hours.
How do
before
you?
it hit the fan, like he
How
had
do you?
millions
How do you
of
cancel something that you made?
Oh, he
millions
has
of-
millions of followers on
millions
TikTok.
of followers on TikTok.
Yeah, 100%.
How do you
And
cancel something
I
you
even
made?
went to follow him when he
They
first
didn't
got
even make
signed.
that though.
But it's like an NFT.
So who did you
'Cause they-
sign? That's what I'm saying. So
It's an NFT.
Yo.
It's one of those NFTs.
So here's the thing. Here's what the creator was saying. Like he said, he said he wants the future of hip hop to be these artificial intelligence artists because they can they can combine like the brains of all of the best artists and put it into one.
and you can't wrap them
And-
up in
and
a
you
Rico.
Yeah, and they can't get arrested. They can't kill anybody. And shit hit the fan. Shit hit the fan from black people because it looked like
He's saying nigga.
Yeah, he was saying nigga, and we didn't know what he was. They made him beige, and we didn't know what he was.
We didn't know who he was.
They made him peach.
Yeah, like he was
He
a real opaque type color, and he didn't pass the cardboard test, so we didn't know.
Oh my God.
We didn't know if he was white, Italian, Latino.
And then we
didn't know if he was light skinned, black.
then we saw that then we saw the creator
we all look bright on
was
this
white.
camera, even you.
No,
Yeah.
I still look chocolate.
Then we saw
The
the
creator.
The creator. So then the creator says basically that they're trying to make this a thing. And what's that do to the real artists, the artists who have been writing?
Make them just like us. Make them have to get a job.
The real artists that they stole it from.
Well, that is a job.
The most audacious shit.
It's a job.
That's
Big one.
that's
Very
crazy.
demanding.
The most audacious
crazy.
shit that I saw on it was the fact that he had a song with Gunna, who's currently in jail right now
somebody
on
else.
the Rico case, and he's talking the same type shit Gunna's talking, but Gunna's in jail for his lyrics just because he was a part of YSL and his lyrics, because they don't have any hard shit.
No,
on
they
him.
just have his words.
They have his words.
Gunna gonna come home, man.
Gunna probably will come home, but they won't. They didn't let him.
Gunna's gonna come
I
home.
think they think he's gonna fold because I
Yep.
think he folded when he was a kid. I think he folded.
He's
gonna fold.
He was on camera.
You said that before.
He's gonna fold and he's gonna get
He
out.
was on TV. He was on TV.
Yeah, he told.
But yeah, the Kyle the hooligan, the guy, they just, I guess he didn't sign no contracts. He was dumb.
So that's the other thing. Like, the guy who was saying nigga in the raps was black. He was a black guy.
He's a real
but
rapper
the
in
creator
Atlanta.
was white, and the guys who were pushing it were white. So it's like you wanna. It's almost a slap in the face when you got.
It's more than a slap in the face.
character that you created, and you're saying. But I'm gonna
They-
touch. I'm gonna
Let
touch
me
the other
make a Negro.
I'm gonna touch the other side too,
And
because
We about to.
it looked like they're making fun of us when they're saying the N-word in all these songs, and they got the tattoos on the face, and they're dressing a certain way. It looks like they're appropriating our culture.
can I say
But
something?
but at the same time, I want to still say this is what we're doing too.
Thank you. I was
Like,
like, can I please say something? Brother,
We're calling ourselves nigga in all these songs.
bro.
They just
we-
showed us how we look.
We're tattooing these shits. Like we're getting all the diamonds on our face, and they're looking at us and laughing. So when they create these characters of us and we get mad, they're only creating
Why is that?
characters of what
Off of caricatures
of
of
what
us.
we are actually
Yeah,
doing.
like,
Yeah.
why is that? Why is that? That's my question. This questions I asked before, and it was like, oh, your Uncle Tom. And I'm like,
But here's the other part of it is black comedians, and not just black comedians, but black people period. We have no problem making fun of white people and stuff that white people do, right?
They've been making fun of us.
But
for
when they
years,
make
shit.
fun of us,
we get
because
sick.
we're oppressed, we get tight. But they're not. This shit was pretty fucking accurate. That looked
That's
like
funny.
That
That's-
looked like a cross between 6ix9ine and Travis Scott up
Yo,
there.
word
That's it was a caricature of what they push, and I wasn't offended because I don't listen to that mess. I don't listen to that.
I didn't even
Why
listen
do we
to it. I
get
still haven't
offended?
listened
Why
to
do
it.
we
and I
get
don't plan
offended
on
while
it.
we do stuff, and then if a white person impersonated it, it's like we're tight.
Because it's always like, oh, they're racist immediately,
So
and that's not the case. Some of them just speak their mind like we do, and they're not afraid of the backlash. That doesn't automatically make them racist. Sometimes that just is them speaking their truth the way one of us would speak our truth. Like we don't when we make fun when we say the raisins and potato salad, that don't mean we hate white people.
No, it's just
That's
funny.
just a joke.
It's a joke.
It's
But
real life.
So
you know
I
what?
mean, like so.
It's real life.
But when
They-
they crack jokes, they're racist. All of us.
Exactly.
And you know,
we
this
have
is
to find a balance.
this is the thing though. They make fun of stuff that really isn't popular with us per se, but then we still get offended about it. Like that's something we laughed at. That ain't us. But then when they make fun of it,
We're
we get
tight.
offended
We're
about
tight.
that.
Oh,
Like,
she's racist.
I dropped a TikTok this week questioning have we took the power out of the N-word.
N-word, yep.
And I did that because I saw this rapper, this AI rapper, and I'm like, they're making fun of it, and we always say, yo, we took the power out of it by saying it, but did we? Because we still get offended every time we hear it. So we didn't take the power of the
Depending on
We
who it
just
comes
started-
from, we damn sure do.
Hold on.
Yeah,
hold
but
on. Time out.
so there's
That's
still
it.
power
It's
in that
situation.
word.
It's
In
situation.
the context.
If we, all right, so a
So
white lady
yeah,
busted
black
here
people
right
can
now
say
and
it,
said,
but white people can't.
"Mm,
So
There's
You're
heavy on
offended.
the ER.
You're
Yeah.
offended. You're offended immediately. You're
That-
ready to
so-
go
Not
immediately.
offended. I'm just gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him up on the strength, just on the strength. Like,
This is for my
this is-
ancestors. What the fuck you thought?
why are
Let's
you?
say-
Why do you think you got the privilege to come in here and do that and try to run? I'm gonna beat you up on the strength
Especially
of
in
that.
here, the hell?
What do you think we're running here?
But if white people started referring to themselves as their derogatory terms, we would have a field day. We would laugh and
Mm.
have all kind of jokes for that. But
Would you be offended
when
if
it's
white people call
reversed,
themselves niggas?
we don't see it that way because we've been saying niggas so long that we think it's cool.
Because we did.
But this is a word that they use.
we turned that into something endearing because they used it to offend us.
Mm-hmm.
But it still offends us.
It
It
definitely
offends
does.
us when
Offends
it
us when
comes
it's
from the
coming from
people
them.
who used it to
So
make
we-
us feel like
so we-
shit.
No,
So-
it's
and
not
make
even
us feel
offensive to
less
me.
like-
It's
so-
just a.
So we.
It's
so
just
we,
a card to let me.
something you just don't
so,
say.
so we trying to take claim of the word. Now this is our word. Now we can say it.
The
but
same
you
shit
can't.
we did with chitlins. They gave us scraps and we made them. They made them good. for
Made them
them.
delicacy
good?
out of
Exactly.
scrap,
Shillings is
right?
good.
Nah,
We
And I'm
made
not
it-
saying-
we
I'm
made-
not saying, I'm
I don't
saying
like
this
that.
as someone that
I can't.
you know,
Really neither.
I came up in the same place as y'all
My
came
nanny.
up. Like we've heard that word.
Hell no.
Definitely eat booty.
We've heard that word. We always hear it. That's regular English for us. But like what is it? Like what are we
It's a-
talking about?
it's a
Like,
green light.
What is it? What is offensive to it? It's offensive when a white person says it.
It's a green light. It's not offensive. It's a green light.
Y'all having a whole conversation over here,
No.
Oh, I apologize.
That's how I see it.
I had to see.
huh?
He
It's a
started
green light. If you said that, I can
open
punch your mouth.
season.
I don't even
You're
feel
going to
comfortable.
jail.
I don't even feel comfortable saying it
It might be
in a
worth it.
room where it's not.
Not majority black people.
Yeah, like let's say for instance,
I feel like that automatically gives them a
when we have our shows that as Zoe and one of the comedians says it, I don't like. I know it's a show, and I know, but I know what our audience.
You're looking
feels
at
like.
it, right?
And I'm like,
Are you looking at
like
it?
I automatically tense up, and I look at the audience like, yo, I hope that.
And then they drill it,
You know what?
nigga. I'm like, oh.
Like we-
Right.
We need to learn better to use it only in safe rooms.
Yeah.
So what rooms are safe? Rooms where it's just us?
You know what rooms are safe.
Yeah, this room is safe.
We know what rooms are safe.
And I try not to say like y'all know I've been trying to stop saying that word for a couple years.
But
now.
everybody ain't
Not
kings.
me. Because I only
Nah,
say
they're
it.
not. You're
Because I only
100%.
say it in safe rooms, and I've only ever said it in safe rooms.
If you
I don't.
master
I
stench
try
of
not to
ignorance,
ever say it on here because I don't want to
you're
get.
boss, you're
I don't.
boss.
Yeah, I don't. But I don't want to get in these rooms neither, where they think it's okay to talk to me like that, because it's not. Like I don't ever want someone to get too comfortable with me.
You don't want to.
Right.
You know what I mean, like don't get too comfortable with me unless we're on that level.
Because it's okay.
Ah,
You
you
don't seem too friendly.
He
so
doesn't
I
want the
think it's
conversation.
fine.
Ah,
He doesn't want the conversation to be like, oh, William, my nigga.
My nigga. You're
my
my-
nigga.
you're my nigga, right?
Use my nigga.
You're-
Quick way to get your
We're
head
gonna
knocked
do
off.
this real right, my nigga.
But
you know you're my
Way
nigga,
to
right?
get your head knocked off.
But that's the reason why I stopped saying it. And that's
Word.
why I brought up that clip, because it's like, yo, if they keep hearing us say it,
Yeah.
it's hard to be like, yo,
You
I
know
can
what?
say it, but you can't.
You said
Like,
something that really stuck with me. Like, what if they really started calling themselves
Niggas.
no,
No.
their own derogatory names that we give them?
What up, my cracker?
Yes.
Cracker.
Yo, I would.
Want the bread?
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I would.
White
I would
rice?
Crack up. And we would think it's funny. So I guess I proved you right because I would think that shit's hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. And it
Yeah.
would be funny to us. So why
Elmer's
wouldn't
glue.
it, like take the racist part out of it, take the oppression part out of it? Why wouldn't it be funny to them that we are sitting there calling ourselves that the word that they use to shit on us for so many years, and then not only that, but we're falling right into the system by keep doing repetitive shit that puts us in the system that they created for us.
Mm-hmm.
And so they think that's funny. We look like fools to them.
But you know what?
And
Jesters.
Honestly,
and
it's
the older I get, the more I'm like,
Ooh,
damn, we
that's
gotta
a
do
good
better.
word.
honestly in some ways, some of us just fall in, and people just get caught up no matter what they do. There's people they got caught up in that system for stuff they didn't do just because wrong place, wrong time, right black guy.
The Central 5.
And then how are you feeling after you done? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like when I ended up in jail for a couple of days, it was like,
it's not funny.
yo,
I'm sorry.
Couple of days.
I shouldn't even have been there.
No, at all.
I shouldn't even have been there at all. It was 14 years ago. I shouldn't have been there.
I'll just take it back. I have to tell y'all why I laughed because it came across really rude. I only laugh because I remember every time Zoe tells a story about being in jail, he was like, I lost all hope. I was in there for 2 days and lost hope.
I did lose hope.
Yo.
And if I ever meet that dude that got all them tickets, I'm gonna beat him up disgustingly. Yo, I'm still listen. Same energy as 2008. With them 2 days I was in jail, I'm gonna beat him up disgustingly, man. He owes me that 48 hours, man. Yeah, and I was looking on Orange Street like, yo, this can't be life, man.
It was crazy. I remember the first time I ever got like arrested. I had to go in. I had some moonshine with some folk, and then you know the IG in Reading.
Mhm.
Yeah, I went in there, so you know I was on some moonshine. I was in there.
Bro.
Yo, I went in there. Bullshit. I talked to my child's mother. Right. So all right, Bulls. I'm like, yo, I'll fucking wreck you, bro. I'm talking crazy. I'm talking wow. I'm on the moonshine. I'm talking wow. So whatever, they kicked me out the joint. I'm walking up 13th Street, acting crazy.
IG is as big as a closet.
Yeah,
that's not the place.
I'm
you want
talking
to pop up.
crazy in that joint. I'm walking down 13th Street. The cop shot come me. The cop, he come grab me. Turn around.
The cop hit you? Oh, you hit the cop?
I hit the cop. I didn't know what I was doing. First of all, they beat me the hell up. First of all, immediately, boop, 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 got me. It's April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day. I woke up. I'm like, yo.
In the precinct.
I'm in holding. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, nah, this is a bad dream. You know what I mean? This is a bad dream.
Moonshine will definitely put you in jail.
Lady was like, I'm like, yo, I gotta make a call. She's like, oh, Poppy, you're in real trouble. You're in real trouble. You punched the cop.
More of the story, don't see when you get older.
Don't drink moonshine.
Don't start experimenting with what you drink.
Yeah,
drink what you drink and stick to your drink.
Word.
Find out what your drink is, and don't get in there and start buying this and that. No.
Find out what your drink is when you're young.
Yeah. Because I waited till I was about 30 to find out what my drink is. I used to be in the clubs like,
oh, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever he's having.
Somebody be like, shots. What are you having? Whatever you got.
Yep.
And then I'm drinking Henny. We taking shots of Grey Goose over here. It was crazy. Yes, Grey Goose. For y'all that's in your 20s, Grey Goose was popping back.
Grey Goose with the Henny, with the hypnic. Yeah, it was ugly.
But yeah, man,
Goose and pineapple.
You got to figure out what your drink is when you're young.
These big names. We was drinking Pinnacle. We was drinking Pinnacle. We was drinking Grey Goose. We was drinking Long Island's. We were drinking Captain's, Captain Morgan's, all that extra dumb shit.
I'm a trash can girl.
I remember Midori Sour.
When I was in my 20s, early 20s, I was definitely drinking a lot of Red Deaths. Long Island iced tea.
You had to find your drink, man.
Yeah.
You had to find
I did the White Russian thing for a little bit.
Oh.
I used to like.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to like I mean, I do have my martini. I be feeling like James Brown.
You drink martinis, Maureen.
What do y'all think about Dennis Rodman? He wants to go over to Russia.
He's not allowed to go, and he said he's not going.
Yeah, now he said
he's not going. He wasn't going to help shit.
No, he definitely wasn't.
That's because Dennis Rodman, he's a friend to the dictator.
Really and truly,
Who told him not to go? Was it us or them?
Me.
We told him not to
I
go.
told him not to go.
We told him it wasn't going to help anything, but at the end of the day, I do commend him for even attempting.
You know what that
because
means?
nobody else did.
He got high.
I want to know why is he cool with all them dictators that we don't fuck with?
Exactly.
Why? How Rodman get cool with all the dictators?
Exactly.
Because he's Rodman, though.
Because you know what? You know what that shows? That means they're all in the same circle.
Yeah.
If he's cool with all of he just happens to be cool with all the dictators.
Now, granted,
and your man, the 45, was cool with the dictators too.
And don't sue me though, but I don't know. Nah, fuck it, I'm saying it. I don't know how bad all of these people are. Like, honestly, like we only go by what our media says. What? How do we know how bad all these the Putins and the
bro.
Yo, because they
But
really.
are they any worse than our leaders? Are they any worse than our leaders?
I'm not
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
because
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Because
Yeah.
Genocide.
Says who?
As soon as you
Yeah.
do genocide,
we've been killing people through every presidency. Like,
Who's that?
literally.
That's E-money.
We've been killing hundreds and thousands of
That's
people
E-family.
We
regularly.
we
So what
fight
makes...
for, we fight for capitalism.
So that's good?
You like making money?
See? That's why we're fucked up.
That's what I say, yo. Somebody tried to say I was brainwashed. I was like, yeah. How much money? You like making money?
You like making money?
You like making money? You like
Money is the
you
root
want the
of
government
all
to regulate
evil.
regulate you down to 25 grand a year?
Because
Like,
that's all America is fighting for is the bread. But that don't make our leaders better than theirs. Because what are they fighting for? Whatever they're fighting for
Yo,
doesn't make it better
listen,
than money.
check
Like,
this out.
What are we talking about?
I'm gonna tell you.
Putin really is mad that the Ukraine joined the what's it called? The
UNICEF or what is it?
He's trying to take the.
USSR?
UNICEF. I
Yeah,
think
they
it is.
joined the shit that we're in and all the Western.
Isn't it
UNICEF?
UNICEF?
I don't know if
No,
niggas
you
use
are
UN.
bugging out here.
No.
We don't have.
Anyway, they joined.
This is why I don't talk about politics, which is why I'm over here not saying shit. I'll listen to y'all talk all day, but I
Nah,
don't-
but I'm
listen,
saying
they joined the shit that we're in, and Russia's like, yo, Ukraine used to be part of Russia. Like
Used to
before
be.
before the Cold War and all that shit happened, like Ukraine and that was part of Russia.
Used to be.
So they're like, yo, how can y'all coming over here fucking with us? And we don't know the whole story. We just know what our media said. And I don't get
You
into
know,
that.
listen.
I'm not saying who's
You
right
know,
or who's
you,
wrong.
you
What
know,
I'm saying,
Mike
you know the
over there?
difference. You know the difference between our leaders and their leaders.
What?
We vote ours in. Their leaders don't leave
Yeah,
power.
that too.
They're-
But we don't vote ours in. We vote for the people they put in front of us. Do we all really like the people that we vote in?
No.
Would they be our first choice?
No.
So we're not really choosing. And
we get a choice though.
we have a Democratic establishment and a Republican.
Say that again,
establishment.
Zoe.
We get a choice though.
Yeah, we
We
get
get
a
a
choice.
choice.
Check this out.
We
What
get
if,
a
what if
choice.
just say Donald? We couldn't vote Donald out. Where would we be right now?
Do we really get a choice? Or
What
do
if-
they make
yeah.
it seem like you
What if we
really-
We
couldn't?
would be picking
What if we
cotton
couldn't
by
vote
now.
Donald out?
We'd be picking cotton
okay,
by
so
now.
we voted Donald out.
No.
see.
What if we couldn't though?
We'd be
That's-
picking cotton.
Then we would have went 4 more years.
No.
No, we would be picking cotton
Who's
right
picking
now.
What if
Right.
we no? This is the
You're
this,
not
this
gonna-
is
you
what I'm
mean
saying.
like what if we didn't
What
have
if
the
we
right?
couldn't?
So what if we
Right.
didn't have the right to vote?
So what if
No,
we
that's-
had
that's kind of-
Donald for till he
Too many
died,
guns,
and then
boy.
not only that, we don't get Donald till he dies. We get Donald Jr. next. We definitely get Donald Jr. next.
Well, yeah, I mean that's one
Yeah,
of the
'cause they
next-
trying
I
to
think-
get the big
I think
Don outta here.
democracy,
Get the big Don.
democracy makes your choices seem legitimate
Seem legitimate. Eh?
because when you
It's all a mirage.
Because
look,
no
look.
matter what,
you have to only pick between two choices at the end of the day. There's millions of people here. Them two choices are not for us all the time.
Nah.
None of us want that 80-year-old man in that office right now, but we didn't want Trump in there. So we
Right.
had to settle for this guy.
But we had a
none of
choice.
us gave a fuck about Joe Biden.
We
Let's
still
just
had
keep
a
it
choice,
about.
though.
We did. We had two bad choices. We
Yeah.
had two really
Listen,
bad choices.
Would you rather have two choices or zero?
Does it really matter?
Even if we choose, they're gonna make it like anyway.
All right, check it out. All right, I'm gonna put it to you like this.
I'm not
Would you
engaging in
wait?
this
Listen.
conversation.
Would you rather at the
I'm
cookout
not.
be limited to burgers and hot dogs,
I love glizzies.
or do you want steak too?
Hey.
No,
Oh, I love glizzies.
I'm here for capitalism because I like making money. That part I do like making money, and I like the ability to climb the ladder and become rich. I like that, but I don't like the fact that they say we vote whoever we want into office. No, we
Yeah.
don't. We vote who the two parties say we have for choice.
The whole political thing is whack.
Don't make it like we're really choosing. Because you put two bum ass people up there, and then we just gotta choose from them two bum ass people. But it don't mean we have it. I really do not like Biden, but I dislike Trump more.
You know what? That's what they did. But can we talk about what God did?
Well,
They didn't believe in
God
us.
did. Hove did.
Let's talk
But
about
God
what God
did.
did because Jay-Z may have had one of the best verses in his career.
He said,
It was dope.
I think it's a
100%
run of the mill
3
Jay
billion
Z
years of
verse.
me.
I think it was long, and I think what me and Zoe was talking about off air is I think we like nowadays we don't get dope verses that often. Like we don't get those kind of verses that often. Back in like the early 2000s and the 90s, everybody spit dope verses. So when so it was just like dope verse, dope verse. So when you hear a verse like Hov spit, which was a fire ass verse, when you hear that now, it's like damn, that's the best shit we heard because you ain't heard nothing that dope in a long fucking time.
They make a lot of these rappers nowadays seem a little.
Yeah. Last time we heard somebody.
Hopefully it lights a fire.
I mean, last time we heard somebody really spitting like that was Kendrick Lamar's release. Like, and you know, like K. Dot was spitting on his, like, but that was real rap. Like, I think Jay-Z, that was Jay-Z's best verse in a long time.
52.
Yeah, that was his best verse in a long time.
52.
Jay-Z,
52.
That was his best verse.
It's a run of the mill verse for me because he talks that talk.
Yeah.
Like when I listened to it, I was like, yeah, that's what he does because he.
It tickled my fancy.
But
what's crazy
when I look on social media, when I wake up and look on social media and see that people climaxed off his verse, it's funny to me because
3 bars in.
Huh?
3 bars in, it's over.
Yo, it's Hov.
He does it again, like yo. All right, like we know what he does. We know what he does.
It's because when Jay-Z's talking his most shit, when he's in his braggadocious shit, talking his shit, that's when he's at his best.
I think he's hilarious when he does
What did he
that.
say about the corner office?
Yeah, corner
we went
boys.
from corner boys to corner office.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we are in the corner office right now.
We went from the basement to corner offices, ain't
it?
Word.
It was a dope verse though.
It was.
And like Khaled.
Look at God. God did.
They didn't believe in us.
God
did. Hov did.
All the misfits, God did.
But we mentioned Khaled's album last week, and just like I'll say, this is just like Khaled's album to me. That song right there was phenomenal.
He's gonna get a Grammy.
And there was about 2 more joints on there. Like I said.
Like I said,
another platinum album.
Yeah, of course.
It might be. Like I said,
he puts a bunch of people I don't listen to.
Like I said, from
the songs.
Khaled, every single album he'll give us 3 or 4 bangers. Like he overhypes it because he's the best hype man in the game.
For me, Khaled,
there's 3 or 4 bangers on there.
I look for
like it's not like the album's not great. It's not. There's a lot of terrible music on there. But but he has some good shit. That first song that God did is phenomenal.
I look for the Nas song and the Jay-Z song. And then I look for the odds. Like I don't listen to him. 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 I don't listen to. It's like 20 people on his album I don't listen to. I listen to the Jay-Z song because I do listen to Roz.
I like the reggae joint.
But when I started the song and seen it was 8 minutes, I started scrolling. Where's Jay? All right. Like I didn't even hear the other 2 verses till I came in the studio because it was when I was at work the other night. It dropped at 12 at night. I was at work and I was like, well, let me listen to this song. 8 minutes. Fast forward. Oh, there goes Hov's voice.
Would you say it's a song full of goats?
A song full of who?
Goats.
Wayne's on that joint, man.
Yeah, I know things. So there was only one goat.
Weezy and Hov are goats.
No, Hov is.
You don't consider Weezy a goat?
No, because I know
things. He's a goat to a generation. He's a
goat to
the generation after it.
But he's not a goat to people that know.
Know what? Educate me.
Things that I can't say on air.
Well, you gonna talk to me after this because I need to know.
Nah, Weezy's dope. I think.
Educate.
I think when Weezy said greatest rapper alive since the greatest rapper retired, a lot of people ran with it. Because when a lot of rappers tell you something, we run with it. Like when T.I. said he was the king of the South, nobody ever thought he was better than Scarface or Andre.
You're supposed to think that you're the king.
But people started
everybody else's job.
But people started calling T.I. the king of the South.
Yeah.
But he wasn't even the best rapper from his city.
No.
Let alone being the king of the South. But we ran with it.
Yeah.
So when Weezy said I'm the best
every day.
But Jay-Z said it before we thought it too. On Jay-Z's second album, he said, who's the best MCs? Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. At the time when he said that, y'all wasn't outside. We was outside. When he said that, we was like, why would he put himself on the same level as Biggie and Nas? Like, who the fuck do you think he is? And then he grew into that.
He said
like,
it.
He became what he said he was.
He said it after Pac and after Biggie, too.
I'm still.
Oh no,
stuck
no.
on y'all.
I guess he
Nah,
said it
He's
when
not a
Biggie was
GOAT.
still alive, huh?
No, it was the second album right after Big Dad.
But I'm saying
It came out like
right.
that.
It came out after, but there's no telling when. When he said.
He said we sit and argue all day about who's the
Blasphemy.
best MCs,
Biggie,
Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas.
Yeah.
Y'all up here blasphemous.
Yeah, I thought that was blasphemy when I heard that, but I was like, that song was hard. So
No, I'm not talking about that being blasphemy. I can't believe y'all don't think Weezy's a GOAT.
No.
They're tripping.
I think Weezy's
Big
dope.
tripping.
I think Weezy's dope. He's not my
What
top
about
five.
Ross?
Jay-Z and Nas, Biggie,
If you,
Tupac,
What about Ross?
Drake and Wayne. Drake
I
and
like
Wayne
Ross
are the
'cause he can
next
rap.
up.
Yeah.
They're the next
but he's
up.
fake as
They're
hell.
not even close.
Then Cole, and then the next era up,
wouldn't
the
even-
next
I
era
wouldn't even
up
say
would be Cole.
Cole
But
to me is way nicer than.
I was about to
okay,
say-
but they came way after that gap. So it's like,
Drake
hold
don't
on.
get- Wait, Weezy. I mean, Drake.
Brother,
Drake, Cole,
brother.
and Kendrick all came out the same
Brother,
year.
what? Brother, what? I be letting you be great with this, but hold on, bro. Hold on. So there was Nas, Jay-Z, then there's that whole 2000s gap.
Nelly.
But
Put
Nas,
Nelly in there.
Nas and Jay-Z were still around in the early 2000s.
Still
man.
Bro,
Great music,
all they
still
were doing,
selling
bro,
out,
that whole
selling.
2000, there was a whole bunch of R&B going on. There's a whole bunch of R&B going on, but the next up that would really be credible would be Wayne and Drake. It would be
Yes.
Wayne, then Drake.
Wayne
then
who bred Drake.
Because the first time I heard J. Cole was on Jay-Z's album. Was it like 2012?
But what y'all are saying is like
2009.
here's the thing.
They
Like,
got brackets at the time.
when you're in high school, whoever's the best when you're in high school, that's the best to you. Like that's who. But when we heard Weezy, we was like, all right,
He was
he's cool.
already in college.
When I heard
But
Weezy,
we
he was
listening to him
trashy
like he was
licious.
dope, but he's not nowhere near the niggas like the dudes that we was listening to. He's not on the level. Of
When I
Nas
first
and
heard
Jay-Z.
Weezy
He's
back
just
in
like-
'96, he was trashy licious.
And that's the other thing. We heard the Block is Hot Weezy. So we
Okay,
saw
yeah,
him,
yeah, that's
we-
not fair. That's
we
not
saw
fair.
him
It is.
grow up.
Wicked
So
and
we
wicked
like-
and watch, drop it like it's hot. No, that's not fair. You need to give him his era.
Man.
Because he
and-
ran
and
an era,
he
just
did,
like Hove
he
and
did.
Nas ran the
He
era.
did
They-
run an era.
Drake ran the era.
I just like
I'm about-
in comparison.
I wanna say something, but I-
like when I
Say it.
when I
No.
talk about my top 5 and my top 10, Weezy don't come in there. Like and that's just like he's not as nice. That's to me.
I'm going to sleep.
Like when the Millie came out, I was in the clubs,
The
but
beat
I
was
was
hard.
like, yeah, I was like, the beat is dope.
What?
But like the punchlines that they were saying was dope. I was
Cool.
Resuscitate me.
I was like,
Mid.
Nigga,
What
I'm
they say?
sleep.
and it was
Mid.
also because I was a writer. You know what I mean? And like his metaphors just weren't
They
that.
don't hit
I
to
was
me
like,
like
all
that.
right. But he was on ill beats and his flow was ill. I get it.
I feel like they're talking about Motown and Rick James right now. This is crazy to me. This is
Motown
crazy
and
to
Rick
me.
James.
Give
Motown
my
and Rick
man
James is
Weezy
hard
his
though.
shit. Give it to him.
Facts.
Give what to him though?
The
Yeah,
crown.
nah, he
A
just
crown.
won't, he
Give-
just won't be in my. But
Nas what?
I like intelligent
He
rap.
got washed by Jay-Z. I
Who?
said it.
Now you just making shit up. Because nobody fucking.
Now you know, like Jay-Z hardly comes out, so every time he comes out, they're gonna climax and act like it was his best. Because remember how bad he killed Nas last year on the college.
Last time we
He-
seen Jay-Z,
he-
he was on a jet ski with a helmet on.
Killed. Remember he
facts.
killed Nas on Sorry Not Sorry. Oh, he murdered Nas on it. Like no, he did. They both
Neither one of them.
they both
yeah.
killed that song. Like Jay-Z didn't
But neither
kill.
one of them had like phenomenal verses.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
They
the
were both
verses
talking
all the
that
way.
talk.
It was yeah. It was.
They were talking the
some
talk that
fly shit.
only cats that on their level can talk. It was fly, yeah. But Jay-Z murdered. I was like, oh.
I like
man.
to hear Weezy because of the generational gap. I like when Weezy jumps on a track with Jay. So when the reaction comes out, that generation can know like this is why we think he's that much better.
Yeah.
Because when they're on the same song, we see who sounds that much. Like
Mhm.
there's clearly a difference.
There's
There's
clearly
an age gap
there's
too.
clearly a
But
divide.
fuck the age gap.
They've been
I
out
saw-
around.
I was on social media.
They've
and
been
it
out
wasn't
around.
my age gap.
They've been out
On-
around the
on
same amount of time.
Sconex.
on
MySpace.
TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. That's all I saw was Jay-Z's verse. Jay-Z. I saw like 3 people talking about Weezy's verse.
I've seen people talking about
Jay-Z
Weezy
It's
verse.
not about.
Jay-Z is the mob boss of this shit. You understand? That's
But that's
it.
what I'm saying. Like, there's a clear gap.
But
There's a-
he's
no,
done,
it's not.
He
It's,
did the game right.
it's not
That's
a
why
clear.
he gets to talk like that.
It's not a gap.
That's-
It's a divide.
Jay-Z undeniably is
like
that
the
guy.
same-
Bro,
it's
give
the
Weezy
same
his
thing-
rap
The same
too, though.
thing happened when the verses happened with the Locks and Dipset. There was a whole other generation talking about Dipset was gonna
No,
knock the
they
Lox.
got 8.
It was a whole, but it was a whole generation gap. People that was 5 and 6, 7, 8.
Even
years
though
younger
they
than
were out
me
at the same,
talk-
even though they were out at the same time.
But Dipset was a movement
You
for
know,
the younger generation. For the
Lox
like when
was-
I was
For
outside,
that,
Definitely
right.
was voting
Those
for
are
Dipset.
bar gorillas.
and then when the shit happened,
No.
there was clearly a
I'm
gap.
from Dipset,
But
but,
here-
I
No.
know
but
the
here's the
Locks,
thing.
bro. Those are bar gorillas.
And that's what I'm
Their
talking
metaphor
about.
game is crazy.
Our generation our generation was about bars.
You can't talk about Cameron.
Like,
Talk about
bars,
dip.
bars.
I'm on the set. I'm finna rep.
And that's what they
You
try.
know,
They
but
try to come out there and be
They
cute
could-
with
set-
them.
They couldn't do that cool guy
That shit
stuff.
was fire.
Now when Jadakiss is over on the other side,
kept-
Yeah, exactly. You can't play like that.
That
you got,
cool-
you got a
listen.
full blown assassin over there. You
When
can't
it-
come out here with this cute shit.
When it's
Jay
face to
Z
face,
got like residual wealth that he's talking about spitting game now.
yeah.
There's bars where Jay Z used to talk like Wayne. Like I got
No, no, no,
chains,
no,
I
no,
got
no, 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 no,
but no, he talks
Wayne
shit
talk
on his
like
joints now.
Jay.
Like you used to writing the notepad down like Jay Z
Here's-
talk.
here's
It's
the
not
difference.
even
Here's the
about
difference.
what he's rapping about. You're like,
Wayne
damn, that's how you
has-
do it.
Wayne has the flow. He can do the flow with him.
Yeah.
Wayne has the bars, but content wise, he got a level that he can't go where they go. And
Because he
just-
didn't do it right.
He just can't. He just don't go as deep as they go. There's certain rappers that can't do.
It's
that.
different.
That was a difference between Dipset and Locks. It was a difference between Jay and Weezy. It just is. My favorite Weezy song is that Hustler's Music.
That's my favorite song.
Because it feels like that was one of the deepest songs. Like I felt like
That was
Weezy
hard.
was going in. Like he was talking. He wasn't just talking like the catchy punchlines and the like.
Mine is, hey, Mr. Carter. Him and Jay-Z.
The album was
And
crazy.
Hope
though.
killed him on there too.
I'm going back to
Hope killed him on every song they got on together.
Hello, Brooklyn.
I'm just saying, and I like Weezy. I like Weezy a lot.
I do not. I'm not a fan, but
Who's better, Weezy or Drake?
Now in
I don't
that
even
battle,
care. I don't care.
that's crazy. I come on both areas.
When there's people that I don't listen to, it doesn't even matter. To
I'd
me.
rather listen to Drake than Weezy.
Weezy's like
I think
now.
his catalog is
Like
better.
I
Yeah, the
really
catalog.
like two.
But nah, don't take away from the Carters though. Them Carter albums were crazy.
I like
bro.
two Weezy songs.
Drake got 10 years.
I
left
took
on
a
it.
nap. That
Oh,
was
but them
great.
Carter albums still
Wow.
in a time
I
when
definitely-
nobody was
I took a
stepping up
nap.
to the plate.
Y'all had me taking a nap.
Drake-
So my thing about Weezy and Drake is Weezy bred Drake. So Weezy's always going to be the GOAT in comparison to Drake, but Drake is a GOAT in his own right.
I'm not
No,
a fan
Drake's
of
a goat
either.
now.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
like the same argument where people say Rakim is better than Nas because Rakim. and I'm
Don't
like,
matter who's first.
To
Nah,
me,
'cause-
it does. You have to
'cause-
say.
Because at some point you gotta look at Nas has had a longer, better career, better catalog, better everything than Rakim,
Yeah.
and Drake has now had a longer time at his peak than Wayne.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Nobody has been in that number one spot long. Nobody ever has been in the number one spot as long as Drake
yeah.
ever in hip hop.
and that's terrible, kind of.
I mean, yeah. Because now,
Well,
he's
makes
able
so
to
many-
just do whatever the fuck he wants, and he's just up there. Do you think
Now he
do
looks
you
like
His
think
last
Drake.
album was
going on?
trash.
Like now?
Huh?
Yeah, that last album was trash.
His last album was just.
'Cause I
It
think-
wasn't for us.
Well, I
And
say
that
this.
wasn't for
It's
it.
for the
it
money.
Here's
wasn't
what I
for us.
say.
He's doing it for the money.
I think his songs on Khaled album were semi trash, like close to trash. And I think even like the couple features he had before,
Semi trash, semi close to trash. Nigga,
yeah, it was kind of trash. Like it was trash. I didn't his
you
dance
can't
album
quote
wasn't
that
for
and
me.
go.
now he
making
looks
out
like
trash.
Poppy.
I think his
Yeah, with these sewn in braids, he's killing me.
I think his run.
No,
is
he don't
coming
got
to an
braids
end.
no
I
more. He
think
got
his
the
run-
he got the wave now.
Oh, yeah,
you
he's
see
like
the
the-
wave?
Yeah, I think his run's coming to an end. I think
No, no.
No.
you think people are gonna keep.
Hell
buying
yeah.
Can I be attention?
'Cause that watered down joint- 'cause- listen.
What's up? What's up?
It's
I
not like
heard.
Drake. It's not like they're pushing Drake for Power 99 and Hot 97. They're pushing him for Hot 90. What's our joint
Yes.
around here? The Rose. What is our joint? Our little radio station around here.
99.3.
97?
Yeah, he's built for FM 97. He's not Power 99, and he's not the hip hop station, even though he gets play. But he even said on the song, his college song, ain't I'm not a whatever. I'm a rock star. I mean, I'm a pop star. He knows.
Yeah,
me,
he's
yeah.
100% pop star.
He's pop. Yeah. I mean, and I don't pay attention to him.
He's a pop star.
I don't. I only pay attention to him until when we have a
he's just
show
a
when we
great
have to
person.
talk
Drake is
about him,
great.
or else I don't listen to him at all.
I think for the hip hop culture, he's falling off a little. Like for at least because I like Drake's music. I used to, but
You
I
still
haven't
do.
liked it in a couple years. So I think it's just getting weaker from the hip hop standpoint. I don't know. Like he's still big, like as far as a star. But I'm
Like,
saying like hip hop.
When I heard
don't feel
Marvin's
like he's making
Room,
music for us no more.
when I heard Marvin's Room, I knew I could never be a fan of his because I didn't feel like that at all ever.
What?
So Marvin's Room for me was
You can do
it was
better.
over. Now, like off his album, I don't dislike all of his music,
Drake makes music.
but I
for-
do pick and choose. Oh, I like this
Are you
song
drunk
on this
right
album.
now?
Huh?
I think you guys are drunk right
Drake
now.
make music
Yeah.
for men who close the refrigerator door with their
That's
head.
what he says in the song, and I'm looking at both of y'all right now. Are you drunk right now?
Drake makes music for men that close the door to their bedroom when they're the only one in the house.
Nah, they open the refrigerator door and they close it like.
He makes music for men that shut the bathroom door when they live alone.
That's what Drake is.
Oh my God.
You go pee in an empty house with the door closed.
Man, listen.
For
Get
men to
off.
pee for men to pee sitting down.
Stop, because let me tell you something. I learned this week that's offensive, and I'm gonna tell you
What?
why. I
That's-
learned this week that Muslim men do that
Really?
out of respect for their
So-
women.
Oh my god.
They respect their
everything's
women?
offensive.
Everything's offensive.
Everything's offensive. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying.
I don't give a.
I don't give a
I'm just
fuck.
saying. This is unapologetically. This has been SayLess.
Yo, say less.
Yo, September
You
10th.
said you pee sitting down. Say less.
September 10th.
September 10th. Yo, they bringing beatings back in Missouri in school.
There's some of them kids need their ass
Maybe
whooped.
they need to bring it
Okay.
back all over.
That's wild.
Word up. Some of them kids, maybe it'll. I bet you they won't be acting up.
I bet
Like-
they won't touch my kid. Well, I don't. My kids are grown now. But that
Oh,
would
oh,
never-
I got
Get
whoopings
your
at home,
ass
so I didn't need
I
whoopings in
would
school.
tell them, listen, my thing with that would be, I don't care what y'all doing to other people's kids in this school, but don't be my child. Just call me when you feel like they need a beating, and
There
I'll
you
handle
go.
it.
But how many parents are willing to do that?
Me, and that's it.
Yeah, because the crazy thing is, my kids ain't get touched like that coming up. So
Yeah, no, I don't plan on whooping ass unless I really
got
have
an F?
to.
what if they beat your kid and you don't beat your kid at home?
That's
Then
wild.
it's not gonna happen.
What do they get beat for? Is there like there's
Homeschool your child,
like
then
there are like rules and limitations?
you gonna have to.
Teach your
I don't know
child
what to do.
respect.
I don't know
Teach
what
your
to
child
do.
to
Told
act
you,
right.
William, 9 times that 2 + 2 is 4. Oh my god!
The
oh
only-
my god!
I know
But
when I finally went to public school, I seen kids that needed to get whoopings.
The only
They had
thing,
just stopped it
the
when I
only
started
people
elementary
who are
school.
gonna be against
Whooping
this
what?
are probably gonna be the people
Wait,
whose
what?
kids tell them, "Shut up, mom."
Wait, they was
Nah,
whooping kids when you went to school?
listen. No, but right
Fuck
before-
you, Dad.
Cussing their mom
Right before
out.
I
eh?
went to school, they was beating kids. Like by the time I started, they had just stopped it. My dad,
I know, and it shows.
my dad had a paddle in his room.
Oh shit!
And it was legal back then. That's the kids. Like
I
there's
remember.
kids right now in their 50s that tell me that my dad used to put hands on them.
I would be like, nigga, me too.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Me too.
Your dad.
Yeah, your dad used to put hands on me.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but he's retired now anyway. So fuck
Yo,
it.
man, your dad whooped me a few times, son.
That's a fact. Their name was on the paddle that I got beat with.
Wow.
Yo, September
Yo.
10th, she got jokes.
Who's Brian?
You ready? I'm ready.
Yeah,
She
we
got
ready.
jokes.
We ready.
She got
Wait.
jokes.
We
Hosted by the one and
ready.
only Queen's Table.
Yeah.
Ready?
We got 5 female comedians. We got Soul Cry doing a poetry. We got DJ Vashti. She's a woman as well. She will be the DJ handling all the music. The whole U Street team will be in the building. It's at Zootropolis as usual. Get your
Yeah.
tickets right now. The link is in the comments. Yeah, September 10th. Doors open
Shameless
at 7.
plug.
Show starts at 8. Like I said, Queen's Table, who's up next, they will be the host. We got
Yeah.
Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Bonnie the Body, I'm your daddy's favorite.
Ain't got no music. We got I Am Kanzi in the building.
Hey yo, it's your boy Just Cans. I do it because I just can.
We got Alonzo Williams Jr. in the building.
Chop wood, carry water.
And I am your host, Blast. This is SayLess Podcast, episode 181. See y'all next week.
If y'all ain't do it already, go to Zootropolis and buy your tickets for She Got Jukes. You.
U Street rocks the world.